bread guy? Hold on 2 seconds, just getting a message out into Mr. Discord. I am doing pretty good. Hey, Dayton Baron. Hey, Island Prison. Hey, G-Rod. Morning, yes. I live in a different time zone. Hey, Wind to Change. Play Forsaken music, throw out a request, Red Guy. Is it doing stuff or no? What's up? What's the problem with the microphone? My phone mic works, I still don't understand. I still look like Mark Zuckerberg? Oh, it happened. What VST are you using, or is that direct audio from the piano? You are literally picking up from the speakers of this piano. To be so soon, Tanisha. I threw up a schedule on YouTube post. Are you sure? Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's working. Because when it goes to this, you're finally early, it happens. So, okay, so this is green, which I'm pretty sure is not on. A lot of echo. Wind is right. That's annoying. Hold on. We're gonna figure this out. Alright, this is on now. It should be immediate, even if I'm over here. Yeah, it doesn't look right, actually. Hold on. Hang on. There we go. Play Butcher's Vanity. Yeah, we can do that. All right. It's my phone mic. That's sad. Hang on. We're going to figure this out. Hello. Good for now? All right. It works now? Okay. We figured it out. You knew it was the phone? Smart. Okay. We figured it out. And by figured it out, I have absolutely no idea. I just pushed a bunch of buttons. So I just pushed a bunch of buttons. That was my trick. Butcher's Vanity? Yeah, I see Butcher's Vanity. We can do that. Why do you think Lena Raine, creator, not Music Box? All right, I see Lena Raine. Hey, Bonsai. Random spider from my ceiling, nice. All right, there's some butcher vanity. Here is creator. Hey, Akante. Akant 2023. Yes. Have you learned your new boyfriend Wilbur? I've seen you before, TRQ. Here's the funny thing. I don't have to learn anything. We don't learn music here. We sight read it. That's all we do. Fly me to the moon. Do you play Winter Wind? We can do that. Windows XP startup sound is good. Massive left-hand jump. Yeah, you just gotta jump. You just gotta trust. That's the trick. Windows XP startup sound. Do boo boo do boo boo. I should just learn that one. Lena does great music, but honestly, this is not Minecraftish. I agree. Lena, yeah. KXZ stalemate, Arjun. Sure, I'll pull up Winter Wind. We'll get a little bit of that. Everybody loves a little bit of Winter Wind. Here's Wilbur Suit, your new boyfriend. And then we'll do, do I remember you? Of course I do, Jam Dodd. Fits the vibes of the Nether. Revolutionary Etude? Yeah, we could do some Revolutionary Etude. That one I actually know. Moonlight Sonata #1? Yes, I would love to play that. I'm playing whatever I want to play, and whatever you guys request that I want to play. I always give, I a lot of times give priority to stuff that I want to play / things that are interesting. It's good to see you again, Jam Dodd. Stalemate or classical VIP, improvise on the Windows Epic sound. That'd be kind of fun. Where do I live? Chicago area, Midwest. Early today. Hey, Apurv. Yep. I know I'm asking a lot, but can you please play Ascending and Descending all scales left only? I want to rewatch the video and practice finger positions. I'm gonna just make that. I'll make that a specific video. Scale video with camera on, hands separate, with voiceover of fingering. I'll do that just for you, Chirag, because you're not the only one. I can tell you you're not the only one. Hey, Ashok. I do Last Date by Floyd Kramer? Deshaun? Sure. Last Date, Floyd Kramer. I will pull that up. Do you mean Let It Go, AJ? Do I know any Dream Theater? Of course I do. I am a musically obsessed kid who grew up in the 90s. Of course I know Dream Theater. What do you want to hear, Gibby? Yeah, we play classical. We play whatever we want. Yeah, we can do we technically can play any less piece. I'm not saying we're gonna play it well, but we can play any less piece. I don't care. All right, here's a startup sound. I got pulled up, Deshaun. You don't need to spam Loverine. It just kills all the enjoyment, because then people can't see their own messages. Liebstrom? Yeah, let's do Liebstrom. All right, hold on. Let me pull up Winter Wind again. I don't know why it closed on me. I had that pulled up. We'll do a little bit of Winter Wind. Here is Floyd Kramer. What was it? You wanted Last Date. Let me see if I can find this real quick. Elton John, do I remember you everything, Roblox? Of course I do. Roblox is, for anybody who pays attention to YouTube investigations, Roblox is something I see somewhat frequently, for good or for bad, mostly for bad. Here's Last Date. All right, bud. We're not doing this. We're not doing this like this. Guys, you just have to drop your request once. If it doesn't happen, it's okay. You can also leave other more interesting messages too, instead of just saying the same thing over again. Yeah, we can do some Moonlight Sonata. Am I playing Improving? Am I planning on making Facebook better? No, I'm not making Facebook better. It's designed the way it is. If you don't like it, that's your problem. That's the honest truth. Facebook's is the best thing ever. What similarities video game music have in common? Oh, so many. I should make a whole video on it. La Campella, you mean La Campanella. Mark? Exactly, Celso. Do I have a diploma? I do. I don't have it hanging up because I'm not a weirdo. Hey, Yan, however you say it. If I play Commander, I don't actually play Commander. These are just ones I want to get into playing Commander. My grandparents had a lot of Beethoven playing. Thanks for the memories. Oh, good. Glad. All right, here's a little bit of Winter Wind. I'm not going to play all of Winter Wind because it would take me forever. Jan? Okay. Thanks for chilling out. Yeah. Again, we will do some requests. We're actually playing requests right now, but as you've noticed, there's a lot of different people. Do I play Golden Hour? I play whatever I feel like playing, so sure. We can do some Golden Hour. Play a song from the real planet you come from. This is a song from the real planet I come from. What was it? All right, I'll see you later. This is an actual thing that I'm actually pretty decent at, as opposed to one that I'm just sight reading. Do I play Golden Hour? Yeah, I totally do. Hey, Loverain. I totally see you. I'm not going to mute you yet, but you just have to just actually talk. So, I will take that way over you saying The Entertainer a million times. Anchor S. You can't just throw out Ballade in G minor and expect me not to do anything. We can do Ballade in G minor. Sure. Moonlight Sonata third movement? Sure. All right, we got to bounce around though, because if we just stay in classical land, anyone who's not classical is going to be like, what are you doing? Do I still have hope in humanity? I have hope in Jesus, so yes. Because Jesus kind of backlogs that whole thing. Do you know the solo from the Shadow Man incident? We can look it up. Jojo, Bloody Stream, The Entertainer, Loverain. This is not the way to get your request. I have to make an example of you yet again. That is not how you get a request. Hey, Sleep. Yeah, I remember you. You can get me to play Entertainer, but that's not how you do it. Those boxes of magic or something are stacked up as intimidating. That's not the desired effect. How am I doing, Disha? I'm doing good. We can do Rushy. Desperado, that's a good song. The Eagles are great. You're Muslim? Awesome. This is a place for everybody to hang out and listen to some music. Here's stalemate. And talk through things. Grow a garden is updating. I don't even know what that means, unless that's a song. Yen, what did you want to hear? I can't remember. You never got chosen? Yeah, if you haven't noticed, we've been playing stuff for forever ago. Have I ever been to the Maldives? No, I have not. I'm kind of new to piano. I'm learning that song, and if I play the full song for someone, they will give me $500. What song? Can I please play Piano Man? We can do Piano Man. You're Maldivian? Nice. What time of year should I go to the Maldives? Oh, Desperado? Oh, yeah, actually, we're gonna figure this out because yeah, you can easily make $100 or $500, whatever it is. Cursed or silly? What would be cursed or silly? We'll do a sad version of The Entertainer. Let me pull up the music so I can actually do it. We're gonna do a sad version. Sorry. This is very sad. Quick question, how long am I an artist, if you know what I mean? If you mean professionally, like that's my living, it would be since college, so that would be closing in on 20 years. River flows in you. Have I watched Interstellar? No, I have not. But for Elise, yeah, we could do for Elise, but let me do some of these heavier classical things for a while. Called The Sadist? Yeah, exactly. All the golden hours? I do read TikTok, just not as much as YouTube because YouTube's sending me like 1 million messages and TikTok sends me like one every 15 minutes. Abby. For Elise? Yeah, we can do for Elise. Play one that I like a lot myself. I like this a lot. We can do the Interstellar song. No. So here's... I can certainly play the music of Interstellar. I've played it a lot. Everybody requests it. Gymnopédie? Hey, ZX Edits. You're going to piano class in 5 minutes? Good. for Elise? Yeah, you're right, Chirag. Can I play this one? What do you want to play? Play Riptide? All right. Yeah, so Interstellar, I actually did my own version of Cornfield Chase. It's up on the channel. I do a lot of interpreting. Dreaming of Crash. Which one is that? Let's see. All right, let me play a little bit of that. So yeah, no, my TikTok's nowhere near as big as my YouTube. Partially that's from awareness, like what I pay attention to. I think part of it is honestly demographic, like just the vibe of TikTok is younger than YouTube, and as you may have noticed, I'm not. So Mark Zuckerberg, exactly, Joaquin. And then there's some algorithmic things I haven't quite figured out on TikTok, because one day I got like out of nowhere like 100 people on my live, but I've never had that happen again. Dreaming of the Crash. All right. Now we'll do the one that everybody wants. Such a nice piano, makes cool music. I like to think I make cool music, but that's all good. Unravel, Tokyo Ghoul, sure. What do I do for a living? You don't have to keep spamming, Flavio. Third movement. You love my channel? Thank you. Well, for you, we'll play even more of it. Dearly beloved? Yeah, we'll do a little bit dearly beloved. Virus? Thank you, Loverain, for being a little more, I see it. I see Virus. You don't have to keep saying it over again. I like having a conversation instead of just saying the same thing over and over again. You play piano too? Sweet. Who else plays piano in here? Why does this make you cry? You can do super chats. Piano newbie, that's what we're doing. If you want a more direct donation, I Love Dogs, you could go to my Substack. That's not an arranged Interstellar, that's an oblongente of Interstellar. Are you saying improv? Yeah, probably. I've never watched Interstellar, I've never actually listened to the original either. I should be on Twitch? Nobody watches Twitch. Sorry, it's just true. Okay, so here's the crazy thing. Even big Twitch creators say you can't actually grow on Twitch, because the way that Twitch has discovery is you pop on Twitch and whoever is the highest viewed is the default channel for that. So let's say that you're doing music.
You literally would have to be the #1 or in the top 5 most viewed channels on Twitch for music for you to be able to have any possibility of being seen at all. So it's just not realistic. You really can't grow. The one way that you can kind of do it on Twitch, La Campanella. Hold on, I'm pulling up. We're gonna pull up Moonlight Sonata third movement so we actually can play more of it. Again, just for you. Just started playing 3 weeks ago. Awesome. Around the World. I have it pulled up. Is that from Victor Young? What's for Around the World? Any tips of staying motivated to play? I'm pulling up things, guys. We got great strategy. You're so good at this. Thank you, Yas. River flows in you. Yeah. Since when did I start playing piano? 28 years ago when I was 7. So it's been a while. Is that a Roblox thing? Oh, it is a Roblox thing. Okay, I see it. That makes sense. You could play Interstellar, Moonlight Sonata, and cool. Dude thinks he's Elliott Smith. I know, so cringe. But I'm too good on for YouTube. I do appreciate that. Yeah, you always go on small streams on Twitch so I can actually chat, but somehow that's the minority opinion. It really is. I mean, it is. 28 years? Is that 28 years later theme? Is there a theme? Or 28 days later? There's a Roblox thing. River flows in you. Yeah, we'll do River flows in you in a second. Heart and Soul. Yeah, we can do Heart and Soul. Another Love, yeah. Sorry. I'm scrolling music while we're playing. Oh, I need to get Ash's request. He dropped a super chat. Sorry. Fire, Unravel. Yeah, someone was asking that. Hold on. I gotta get. Let me go back up. Sting, Shape of My Heart. There is some of that. Yeah, Bella Ciao. We can do Bella Ciao. Ooh, I remember this song. This is such a pretty song. If you guys don't know Shape of My Heart. This part is my favorite part. Can I play J-pop music? We can play whatever we want. Thank you for the donation, by the way. We already did Virus, by the way. Yeah, there's no need to be rude, guys. Another Love, Ayush. Very cool. Yeah, we'll do Bella Ciao. Here's Unravel. Somebody asked this a while ago. Then we'll get into some other stuff that people have been asking for. Around the World. I was looking for it. Oh, you gave me more context. Hold on. Around the World, La La La. The problem is people just type things and they don't actually type the whole entire song name, and so I can't necessarily get the whole thing. Mic Drop BTS. Can you play my music that I made? It is named Ghost Witness. All right. Hold on. There we go. All right, I got that pulled up. All right, here we're gonna do a little more Unravel. Oh, thank you, Apurv. Am I streaming on multiple apps? I am. I'm streaming on YouTube and TikTok. All right. Yes, I see. Congratulations. You guys need to be patient. You need to be a little patient. Interstellar, we already did Interstellar. I'm just letting you know. What's my YouTube channel? It is Robmon2. Well, actually, just look Robert Monroe Music and you should be able to get it. There's a guy that does transcendental meditation that's was a big deal a long time ago. Guys, I just have to keep muting you if you just keep writing the same message. Because again, it just makes reading the chat and being in the chat just annoying. Bella Ciao, I will do Bella Ciao in just a second. Give me 2 seconds here. How can I play all this music? Memory, sight reading, understanding music theory. Or hold on. That's right. Mic drop. Yeah, I understand, Imran. If you haven't noticed, I'm busy. I'm playing stuff. I will play Bella Ciao, just chill. Love how I am with my child, it's so cute. Oh, I appreciate it. All right. You're getting meditation guy, not me. Yeah, if you type in Robert Monroe Music and look for some of the shorts, you'll find my face, and then you'll do it. I'm playing it right now, Kamani. We can talk through congratulations. We can do congratulations. You just gotta chill. Yeah, no worries, Love Rain. It's James Blunt? Exactly. I kind of figured that. It's all good. Sweet, Logan. All right, we got some more stuff pulled up that we're gonna go through. One Piece, nice. Yes, those are Magic the Gathering cards. Oh yes, they are, Logan. I gotta mute you again, Aesthetic. I'm gonna mute you quite a long time now. All right, mic drop. When will I play mic drop? When it's time. You just need to be patient. Yeah, and the thing is, you get away with it, and that's why you keep doing it. We've detected, I do like Death Note and JoJo and different things. Yeah, we'll do Skibidi Toilet, we'll do River Flows in You, chill. I know. It's the way it always works, Chirag. If someone says they're gonna drop a super chat, it never happens. If someone says nothing, they just randomly drop a super chat. That's the way that the internet works. It also works with requests too. So like the guys that are spamming over and over and over again about the songs are probably also the ones that are not going to mention anything. What is a super chat? A super chat is when you give money through YouTube on this and your message shows up big and bold. It happened once already earlier in the stream. It's all good. It's all good. I don't really particularly care. I want people to have a good time and then come back and play. And hang out. This is, again, it's so funny. All right. I'm literally grabbing, by the way, congratulations right now, to pull up and put in the different thing. Okay, Skibidi Toilet. Jenny, hello young man. Hello back. Skibidi Can I play Rushy? We totally can play Rushy. Viva La Vida? Yeah, we can do that. For Elise, yeah, we can do For Elise. Oh yeah, River Flows in You, we were gonna do that. Is there a classical? Golden Hour? We can do Golden Hour. You don't have to spam away. I see your chat. All right, see you later. Praise Lord Jesus. That's hilarious. Why am I ignoring you? Totally not ignoring you. Awesome, Johan. Somewhere only we know. Can I sing? I can. Runaway? Sure. It's all good. A lot of people are patient. Hey, Void Walker. Exorcist theme versus Death Note, which one? That's hilarious. Somewhere only we know. Yeah, we can totally do that. Here's congratulations. Do I know any Nintendo? You mean Nintendo songs? We can play whatever. Blinding Lights? Yes, I see mic drop. Mario Math is not that hard. For Elise, Blinding Lights. Hold on, let me get mic drop, and then I will do a bunch of these. We were already doing The Entertainer earlier. Do you want to hear something else? My kids would freak out if I played some 21 Pilots in a good way. Do you think you have a higher chance of being a successful musician in a band or solo? Those type of constructs are what make people not be successful in music, Bonsai. Not to make an example of your question, but the answer is both. Yes, and. Have I played Death Waltz? I have not played Death Waltz. We're gonna do a bunch of ones that I can do off the top of my head in a second because people are asking a lot. Do I see sheet music? I do see sheet music right now because I've never heard this song before in my life. This is mic drop. That's a really horrible expression. If you asked me intently and it made me have to choose Bonsai, I would say, Ballade 1 Coda. We could do that at some point. All right, hold on. We're gonna do this for just a second. Clair de Lune? We could totally do Clair de Lune. Jojo? Yes, exactly. Old Doll? We can do Old Doll. Succession theme? We can do whatever we want. All right, hold on. I do have Ballade number 1 pulled up, so let's do that real fast. Just for you. Let's do the coda of Ballade 1 just for you. Go straight to that part, because apparently that's all you want to hear. we go. Yeah, you don't need to spam. Ooh, glimpse of us. I may have to do that one and sing. Hey, Arya math. All right, we can do some Arya math. Apurv, I'm deputizing you right now. This is what you do. If someone is spamming like more than once, like 3 or 4 times, just go ahead and just put them in timeout. All right, so that I can keep on playing things. Counting stars. Whoa, whoa. Rush E, Soda Pop. Thank you. Should you learn to read sheet music? I definitely think you should learn to read sheet music. I have Claire de Lune pulled up. I will lose viewers, but okay. What do you mean I'll lose viewers? Oh, if we no, you don't have to. Here's the thing. I don't mind you guys chatting a lot. Chatting is awesome. I don't mind you guys chatting. It's when you say the same thing over and over again, because then people can't actually read it. Oh, thank you so much, Rhett. Really appreciate the donation. I really, see, we got loyal people. It's more of a manners thing. I know I'm fighting an uphill battle. I think I'll play a bunch of stuff that I can just play off the top of my head for a second. Few fullets. What are those on top of the piano? They're just little guys. You want me to be famous? I appreciate that. La La Land. Oh yeah, and then hold on. Let me grab Claire de Lune. Let's see. And then few follets. Sure. Here's a little few follets for you. There you go. There's a little bit of few follets for you. Here's Claire de Lune. Yeah, we can do Rush E. I didn't ever say that I don't want to play Claire de Lune. You guys are crazy. Crazy. Yeah, we can do some other Minecraft. We have done Arya math already. Play full at scales, the chromatic scales. All right. We're gonna do something that I think everybody wants to hear. We'll do a little bit of this part because everybody likes this part. We already did Unravel already. Debussy's really nice. Do you know HL2, you mean Half-Life 2? Everybody Wants to Rule the World. I challenge you to do anything classical. We can do anything classical. Golden by Hungry. Is that a specific, I'm not sure if I know Golden by Hungry. I mean, we can find it. But here's the Experience, because hey, KI Piano. What specific Beethoven do you want to hear? Oh, Golden by Huntrix. There we go. Yeah, we can do Golden. Hey, Shasti Wasti. Hey, Bob. Can I play Smuckers? I can do, okay, all right, a couple things, because we got 107 people, so I'm gonna explain a couple things now that we actually have a fairly decent audience. So the first thing I wanna say is, hello. I'm Robert Monroe. I'm a pianist. I do all sorts of stuff. Don't worry, we can do Rushy in a second. Rockadishu, Interstellar theme. We've already played it, but we can do it again, but just chill for a second, okay? Piano. We talk about things a lot in this channel, and how it's done. Nice. So here's the gist. Here's the ethos of this channel. I like challenges. I like to play random stuff. I also don't mind playing memes. I don't mind playing modern popular music, because here's the thing that people don't understand as a musician, especially people who are getting into music. They get a little bit of a big head early on, and then they only want to play things that they think are cool. And the truth is, you guys are right. The reason why you guys keep saying Rushy, Golden Hour, Golden, Mice on Venus, all these different things, it's because these songs resonate with you, and that's a beautiful thing. So I do want to play them, but also I am only a human being, and I only can play so much. And I do like to do a variety of things, and so I do change up pretty fast, but it's not gonna be an immediate thing where I immediately play the song that you wanna hear. So anyway, with that being said, let's do a few of these. Do I like mangas? If so, which one? I like the two behind me. Do I have kids? I do have kids, by the way. good. I'll see you later. Grayson, you're doing good, man. You earned a sub, thanks. I already did Rushy. Here's 2 seconds of it. Yeah, you can request any song. I'm not necessarily going to play it, but you can request any song. Ooh, Baby Shark. Before you go, I'm playing Golden right now. If you stick around for a little bit, we could probably do that. Could do, all right, see you, Love Rain, that's all good. Could you do Tchaikovsky's Concerto No. 1? We certainly can. Can you do Bohemian Rhapsody? Don't wanna be an American idiot. Piano and God, I'm about to leave because you're not noticing me. Okay, all right, it's all good. Carol of the Bells, yeah, we're about to do, hey Ozzy, yep, I do remember you. Bohemian, yep, we can. Norez can do Bohemian Rhapsody, that's awesome. Can I do Rasputin? Totally possible. Benedict, Green Hill Zone. Ballad No. 1, you already saying Ballad No. 4, we can definitely look in that. We're doing a few different things right now. Mark Vox, you can't troll me, you can't troll. See, we can do it. Here's Golden. All right, go play Grow Garden. That's all good. It's all good. You can leave it. You can leave chats like that approved. They're just being weird. It's all good. How can you play blind? How long did it take? It'll probably take about 3 months, I'd say. Magic player play Yu-Gi-Oh? Man, Yu-Gi-Oh makes no rules. All right, sounds good, I love. I don't mind people, genuinely don't mind people being mean if they want, because unless they're being like horrible and awful, but no, I mean, a little ribbing here or there, who cares? No, 3 months to get your eyes off the piano. 3 months to get your eyes off the piano. You always watch the live streams, Chester? Thank you so much. long have I been a pianist? I started playing piano when I was 7. Did not hear Canon Rock. Can you play? Where do you get sheet music? Do you buy or free? That's a good question. And then I want to answer one other question. ABBA? Yeah, we got some ABBA. We can do some ABBA, sure. One Piece? Oh yeah, I haven't. We can definitely do One Piece. Forget About Dre. How old am I? I'll let you do the math. I started at 7 and I've been playing for 28 years. Yes, IMSLP is fantastic for classical. MuseScore is really good for anything that's not classical. Yes, let me talk through 2 different things people are asking to help out. The first one is, let's see. The first one is, how much do I practice a day? The honest truth is I very rarely practice anymore. And that is not a sign, that's not me saying that to be like, oh, look at me, how cool I am. It's just the fact that I don't really have very much time to practice. And I have spent so many years of my life practicing that I don't really need to spend a ton of time now practicing to stay on top of things. And again, that's not saying that that's the right thing to do. I'm just saying that's the reality that I find myself in. Hold on, I'm pulling up different things as I'm talking here. Oh yeah, Blinding Lights. People can be like that, we're just trying to jam. Yeah, it happens. How long will it take to learn the piano? To get to the point where you can like just play whatever you want, I think the last time I answered this was 15 years. I kind of like your stream since other streamers don't interact with their audience. Yeah, again, I think that's kind of the whole point, to be honest. Farzam, you were asking about both hands. Here's my one tip I would say with both hands. What pianos do you suggest for intermediate level? Are you asking what instrument to suggest or what actual pianos? So, okay, let me give you a nice little timeline magic second for this. Within a month, you should be able to play a song that you want to play. Within a year, you should be able to have an access point into music that you can do reliably, whether that's ear training, sight reading, playing by rote, meaning watching YouTube videos. In 5 years, you should be able to impress other human beings with your piano playing. Like be able to play a couple things and then go, whoa, that's pretty cool. In 10 years, you should be able to actually make money off your piano playing given a just normal time span. And again, you can do this stuff sooner. It's just a general timeline. In 15 years, you should just be able to play whatever you want. Anyway, that's a very rough timeline. Hold on. We're pulling up things. Does playing piano is hard? Playing piano is one of the easiest instruments, but definitely's got some challenges to it. Yes, let me do the hands in just a second. Oh, it's fun, Kill Piano, when I just pull something off the top of my head and it's generally correct. It's almost like I've been doing this a long time. Yeah, again, that's a very rough timeline. Your mileage may vary. It may take you longer, it may take you less time. But I would say that that's the general idea. Yes, it does have dynamic touch. So Norez, to answer your question, and then we'll do Farzam's real quick. A Monsters Inc. theme, yeah, we could do Monsters Inc. Hour a day practicing daily to get to those goals. I think you would need to average, yes, probably an hour a day practicing daily. That would probably be about right. Howl's Moving Castle, yeah, we can do Howl's Moving Castle. Winner Takes All, I do have that pulled up. Don't worry, we'll do some ABBA, whatever. Okay, for piano. If you're buying a keyboard, I would suggest for an intermediate, you probably need to be shooting for the $700 to $1,000 range, and really make sure that you have weighted keys, and really make sure that it has a really nice sound. Am I an artist? If you mean someone who makes money by being creative, that's yes. How about learning drums? Do you know how long it will take to learn? Okay. All right. I'm way too fascinated by this subject. Hold on 2 seconds. I need to finish this thing by Farzam. Do I have my own music? I totally do. I've got a ton of my own music. Farzam, 2 hands. This is what you need to do to make your 2-hand life a lot easier. You need, what I would say is take your left hand, get any specific pattern that you want. The easiest one to start out would be literally octave, like this. Yes, if the sound isn't good enough, you can get something called the Piano VST on your computer, which can sound like a concert grand. Exactly. It's all about the feel. All about the feel. I was playing the song Shape of You on the piano and singing it earlier. Could I try it? I could totally do that. So, Farzam, get your left hand just playing something like this, and then improvise over the top of it. Can I do Megalovania? We can. I've been distracted by people asking good questions. Why am I ignoring you? I'm not ignoring you, Vladimir. Pearl Jam, Black, Tururu, Tururu. I've just got a billion different people talking to me. Yeah, do that. He created Thumb Warrior. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. That's the one I want. You got to go. All right, I'll see you later. Do you think the Roland FP10 is good to start? I think the Roland FP10 is good to start. It is. It's totally good to start. This is an FP90. The final boss should be your thumb. Nice. Okay. Here's Winner Take All. Here's a little ABBA, and then I want to answer, oh, you're leaving. Okay, all right. You're doing piano online classes once a week and some from the internet? Nice. Interacting with viewers seems stressful. How do you manage? I have had so many social experiences in my life from playing music my entire life that nothing really phases me at this point. I lack any embarrassment. How to get good at piano? Let me play a little bit and then we'll answer your question. Yes, kill piano is correct. That is the easy answer, which is practice. But I'm guessing that's not the reason that you want. I mean, the answer you want. Bass, I still have my embarrassment, sadly. Okay, this is what I would say. Build up confidence in yourself by doing stuff over and over and over again. Once you realize internally that you have all of the internal confirmation of your skills, the internal feeling that what you're doing is a good thing, then it doesn't matter what some random person on the internet says. People get in one of two camps. There's the one camp where they believe anything anybody says despite other evidence, and then the other camp, which is they believe in themselves even though they have no evidence to believe in themselves. The truth is, my at least experience is it's in the middle. You need to have an actual thing you can hang your hat on. So if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna feel like a fraud. But if you actually know what you're doing, you can stand up and be like, yeah, I know what I'm doing, so buzz off. I went to the piano class for 9 months and now I want to learn piano with myself. Do you think it is good? Do you think I can learn piano with myself? I know all my notes. I just turned 14 last month. I've been playing piano for almost 3 years. I played Turkish March, Bohemian Rhapsody, and other classical, but I want to improve my sight reading and tips. Do I have a lot of fan or show? You mean like lots of fans or shows? I play fairly regularly. Play Chopin. We could play some Chopin. Here's a Bink Sake, just because I said that I'd play that earlier. And then I want to answer some of these questions. Chopin Torrent is hard. There's a lot of fairly hard Chopin. Don't worry, Dev, I got you. If you're playing a big concert and miss a key or play a different key, how do you cover it? You smile. That's what you do. You smile and nobody notices. Do I have any original songs? Yeah, I've got a EP on Spotify and Apple Music called Dancing for You. That's like vocal stuff. My Substack has original improvs on it every week. Would you say learning Transcendental Etude number 4, also called Mazeppa, would be a good idea right now? You can play almost all the ballades. Without even looking, yes. You should start working on an etude. I saw this brilliant video a second ago, Kill Piano, last night. Super, super good. I want to do my own take on it. It was such a good video. It was saying that every musician, every pianist should just sit and have one piece that they know is beyond their skill level, and they're just going to work a little bit on it each day and learn from it. They're not trying to learn the piece, they're trying to learn from it. And 100%, I think that's that. When you start your own music, do you get nervous? No, not more than normal. Okay, so Dev, let me talk to you about where to start on the piano. And there was another person saying, yes, you absolutely can do it on your own. You don't need a teacher, but it's gonna be very, very challenging to get to where you wanna be without a teacher. It's not impossible, but I would say if you can find a good teacher, it's gonna be a lot quicker. I grabbed poor Adeline Deltarune. Play My Deltarune. Is that actually one of the pieces, or are you just asking for a piece from Deltarune? My Deltarune. You mean Mike Castletown, right? I'm guessing you mean Mike Castletown. Okay, so I'm gonna give you in 2 seconds. All right, B, G, A. There you go, Alex. I'm gonna give you a real quick, like a burner minute guide to getting good at the piano. The first thing you're gonna do, Dev, is you're gonna learn the letters on the piano. Where are the letters? You find a group of 3, you go in the middle, you go A, then you go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, A, then you go back down. A, G, F, E, D, C, B, A. All right, there you go. Now, the next thing you're gonna do, after you learn all the letters, that's gonna take you a couple weeks to get the letters really good. You're gonna start doing scales. Ooh, Mark Vox, I do have great ideas on that. Isn't do, re, mi better? It depends on what you're doing and depends on where you are in the world. If you're in an area of the world where do, re, mi is the common thing, then do, re, mi. But in the United States, in most of Western Europe, letters are going to be your jam. Letters are going to be a little more universal in certain areas of the world. Also, letters are really good for reading music and for do, re, mi is solfege. So you do know C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to do scales. You want to play the scales. You want to learn all of them. But learning all of them is going to take you months. So put that on the back burner. So we got letters down. Get that super down. Then start doing scales. As you start doing scales, start picking pieces you personally want to play. And finding either someone on the internet you can copy what they're doing. Always remember to actually know what letters you're playing, not just monkey see, monkey do. Actually be paying attention to what letters they're playing. And then at the same time, start choosing. Do I want to be a killer ear player, being able to play by ear? Or do I want, in our place it's not do, re, mi. Exactly. Every place in the world has different ways of doing it. You need to be fluent in your cultural context, your region of the world, what they do. So again, you have to understand, I live in the United States. Letters, if you showed up and you were like, oh, that's sa, ra, sa, re, ga, nobody would know what you were talking about. So you have to know what it is. Now, letters first, scales, start learning scales. Pick a song you want to learn. Start doing that. The apps are good as supplement. I'm going to give you my reason why I don't like the apps as your main thing, but we'll get into that later. Then this is what you're going to do, Dev. You're going to pick a method to get into it. Do you want to learn pop? Do you want to learn by ear? The whole idea of reading music is just reprehensible to you. Then what are you going to do? You're just going to learn relative ear training, right? So what does that mean? You're going to learn how the songs sound. All places have different piano style? No, well, yes, a little bit, Calpac, but it's more whether they use letters, whether they use do, re, mi. Ear training intervals. There's a website called musictheory.net that's quite good. And all you have to do is pick your favorite song. So C, C sharp, da, 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 da. I had a teacher, Dev. That's why I said teacher. Teacher is going to be your most straightforward way. Find somebody that when you see them play, you're like, dude, you know everything. I want to learn from you and learn from them. That's the most straightforward way. But otherwise, do this. Scales, letters, scales, start learning pieces that you enjoy any way you can, and then pick a access point, whether that is ear training or sight reading. Death Note. So, that's what I would say. Someone was asking nervous about making money off the piano. Funny you say that, Mark. I literally just put out an thing, Chopin Opus 10 number 4. Sure, we can pull that up. I actually just put out a video. It's not out yet. That is talking through, do I take classes, like give classes or take classes? No problem, Dev. Idea 10. Yeah, I'll pull that up. Faux follets. We did a little bit of faux follets earlier. Online piano classes. No, you're fine. No, I do not give online classes. What do you think is the best ear training learning interval or trying to memorize notes on the piano? What's the most effective ear training method? For 98% of people, it's going to be ear training intervals, so relative pitch. It's not going to be trying to memorize the notes. Don't waste your time trying to memorize the notes unless that comes to you easily. Can you explain some light notes, low sound, and dark note, hard sound is used where? Not quite sure. Online classes, are they good? It just depends on what you're getting from. If I had to rank all of the ways to learn music, I would say in-person teacher, if they're any good, is 100% the best. And then underneath that is going to be probably online solo lessons. And then underneath that, I don't know. What is the hardest piano song in my opinion? It's really hard. Really hard to decide. Do you like Open Studio, the channel? Do you know their course? Is it good to begin? I have no idea. I don't really look at people's other courses. Here's the thing. I would not pay for anything online. I really would not pay for anything unless you're getting a personal lesson. Because anything that a class is giving you, you 100% could get somewhere else. Mephisto Waltz is one of the hardest? Yes, it is. Gaspard, I mean, something like something by Rushy is not hard at all. Yes, personal. Then yeah, Farzam. Like, and again, sometimes I gave virtual lessons for a bit. Matuez sent a heart. Thank you. F sharp. All right, let's play some music. Let's play a little bit of music. I do play other instruments, but we're not going to do that right now. Centers finale. Let me grab that. I've not played that yet, so that sounds fun. Have you seen the anime Your Lie in April? I have not, actually. What are the thoughts on the piano playing in anime? I don't know, because I haven't seen it. I want to answer Mark's question from earlier about being nervous with making money on piano, but we had to play some music. You are Iran? How does it feel to be a whole country? That's cool. I know you're just saying you're from Iran. And the piano is actually very perfect, the Ballade #1. Oh, sweet. I love when animes use actual classical music in their scores and everything. It's so nice. I'm from Russia? No, definitely not from Russia. Or Russian. I am United States all the way through. American. America! Am I following One Piece? I was watching it with my kids, and then we stopped. So I need to get back into it. We got to the Grand Line, and then we stopped at that point. Please play Music Iran. They also animated the piano correctly. That's so hard to do. It's so hard to animate piano correctly. We're burning through different things that people are interested in. Here's Ballad pour. Yes, a lot to catch up. I've been watching the Dan Dan actually as my go-to. I got a couple minutes at night to watch an anime. Dan 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 is a lot of fun. Actually, the last episode I watched was a musical episode. It was kind of fun. You're doing great, Apurv, by the way, on the modding. Everybody gets a little too heavy-handed sometimes with the modding. Another love, yeah. How long have I been playing? Yeah, I'm taking requests. We're also talking and having a good time. It's all about vibes in here. Can I speak Persian? I cannot. Sakamoto days? Okay. Yeah, that's the big problem. When my kids get a little bit older, I'm going to be watching a whole lot more anime. Yeah, you can request the Halloween. How many years have I been playing piano? 28. Philip Glass? Ooh. Throw out a specific Philip Glass. Why only choose piano? Well, I didn't get to choose. I grew up in the before times when people just forced you to play piano. But also I'm quite happy with that choice. If you are a parent, you 100% should, again, do your own thing, but you should force your kids to play an instrument. Just saying. I think it's a good move. I think it's a good move. Oh yeah. Yeah, I play drums, I play guitar, I play bass, I sing. In the 28 years you have been playing, have you ever thought about leaving it? If so, why? Personally, didn't think to leave it. It's such a fun instrument. I definitely play other instruments, and that's a great way. If you want to stay fresh on your instrument, practice other instruments too. It makes a huge, huge difference. And makes it really fresh. And you learn a lot of stuff about your instrument by playing other instruments. Yeah, I do play a little bit. Sunny? All right, hold on. I'm pulling up. I have Sinner's Finale pulled up. Salam Kobe. Let's see if I can find a piano score of that. All right, I found something. You'll have to tell me, Taha, if it's any good. Fairy Tale? Yeah. Hey, Iced. Oh yeah. Do I have any other jobs? Just wondering. Okay, here's a funny thing. Up until very, very recently, like literally middle of the year 2023, the only thing I had ever done for a living, ever, for any length of time, was either perform or teach or arrange, something related to music. But I did start a company, technically I guess at January 2024, but I started getting contracts for it in 2023, and that is on social media consulting. So literally now I do music and art, but I also do Chirag, I said 28 years. I've been playing piano for 28 years, tuba. Also, just actually talk like a normal human being. I know it's fun to just write the same message and copy and paste, but it doesn't make it very interesting. Yeah, lava lamps are awesome. So now I do that, and because the honest truth is, gigs do not pay. It's funny. It's kind of ironic because I'm literally releasing a video later today that's talking about how going into music is actually not a dumb decision financially, because everybody's like, oh, good luck being poor. And it's like, no. There's so many opportunities in music to make money. Circling back to Mark, if you're still around, like the thing about making money in music is just being flexible. But at the same time, I did decide to stop doing as much music and start my own business because I have kids and I didn't want to travel. I didn't want to be traveling all the time, because one of the best ways, okay, you're still around, Mark? So, okay, this is what I would say about making money with music. You just need to be flexible. If you're willing to be flexible, you can do make a ton of money. Busking as well, like, yes, I know, they fall. They tend to fall iced. I knew it before you even wrote the message. But you do need to be in more of an urban center to busk. And like, I moved out of the city because I had kids. So like, the thing with kids is you move out of the area where you can make the most money, and your life centers around your kids and you want to be around your kids. And so I had the opportunity to start my own business. And so that allowed me to be able to be a little more flexible and be able to sit at home and edit videos instead of always be out gigging. So anyway, enough of that. Mark, really, really quickly, I would say, exactly, Kill Piano. Exactly. The floor is now lava. Exactly. Tuba, I love your patriotism. We don't need a million flags, because then that just pushes the chat out. Moonlight Third Sonata, third movement. We could do a little bit of third movement. See You Again. Yeah, we could look into that. Real quick for Mark, if you're nervous about making money in music, the trick is to be flexible and say yes until your schedule gets full, and then learn to say no. So say yes until your schedule gets full, and then learn to say no. That's what I would say to do. And here's the honest truth. Everybody is faking it. So if you feel like a fraud, if you feel like you're not good enough to do the thing, everybody else has been in your shoes before. So just go ahead and say yes and try it. The worst that can happen is you completely burn a bridge. But the truth is, there's a lot of bridges to burn. So just start burning some bridges, okay? Just try some stuff. Children by Robert Miles, I'll pull that up. This stream turned into a lot of philosophizing and different things. All right, here's Salam. Of course, Mark, and you can join the Discord too if you want to keep on asking through different things. You thought it was Mark Zuckerberg? Because it is. You need to give me all of your private information. Actually, I'm sorry, we already have all your private information through Facebook. And that thing that you're selling on Facebook Marketplace, nobody actually wants it. I don't know whether that was Iranian, but that was what came up when I typed in what you had. I mean, again, it's okay, Apurv. As long as he's not spamming it away, it's not bothering me too much. Apurv's on the case. ask every day? Okay, all right, hold on. We'll do some Hungarian Rhapsody number 2. Today's your lucky day. All right, I'm pulling up stuff. Traitor by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm not gonna lie, and don't take offense to this if you really liked the music from Sinners, but no problem, General Nitz. That did not make me want to go watch that movie. It's very good, very competent, but not that interesting music. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. That song? I'm guessing it's probably a different song now. No, it pulls up on that. All right. There would be consequences. You have to have a gentle thing on it because the truth is this is something that I've been slowly realizing as I've been doing this more, Chirag. We're dealing with, exactly, approve. We're dealing with people who don't speak English as their main language or even as like their third language. And then we also are dealing with people who are young. And so that basically means that it's a lot of times it's a misunderstanding. So if you're super aggressive, you just piss people off. So you just got to be kind to people. Like every time I've been in a foreign country, I'm sure they thought, look at this idiot. What is he doing? Because aren't we all just waiting? I've been to Ireland. Dude, it's pulled up right here. You just need to be patient. Man, you guys. Is this how you treat your moms? You're like, Mom, I need a glass of milk. Mom, I need a glass of milk. Working for the MCA solo? Ooh, that sounds fun. No, you're totally fine. See, and again, you don't know me personally, so I totally get it. You don't know me personally, and I'm sure a ton of streamers just say things to blow smoke and then don't follow through. If I don't follow through, it's because I forgot. It's genuinely because I forgot. It's not because I'm trying to ignore you guys. All right. What can I do when I play Clair de Lune, but my keyboard has hard black keys? Explain hard black keys. Ooh, yeah, Monsters Inc. though? Yes. See, Mark Vox is incredibly patient, I mean. Very, very cool dude. Very, very cool dude. All right. Some spamming. You should play the song in the wrong scale and rearrange the order. I don't try to be a dick. It just comes out of me sometimes, but Don't worry, Rubber Ducky's coming. Trader's coming. Don't worry, I'm not going to play all 13 minutes of this. I would not say Hungarian Rhapsody number 2 is an underrated piece. I'd say all the other Rhapsodies are underrated pieces. And in general, Liszt is an underrated composer because it's so hard to play Liszt that everybody, Rob swore. What, because I said dick? Is that a swear? I didn't know that was a swear. Oh well. Yeah, 12 is great. I'm gonna play this part and then we'll keep going on. Number 6 is really good. I love 1. Liszt is super overrated. It just depends. In general classical circles, if you're actually talking about among classical musicians, Liszt is heavily underrated. If you're talking about in general music culture, I think you're right. Liszt is overrated. Because people who actually have to play this music don't want to learn it because it's really hard. How much time do you practice per day? As I said a while ago, I wish I actually had time to practice. I basically don't really practice right now. I need to. Here's Trader. I used to practice probably around 3 to 4 hours a day. And then during college, I used to practice maybe, I don't know, if you put in time with rehearsals as well, like 10 or 12 hours a day. How do I play so well? Dude, okay. For almost 10 years, I probably played piano more than 10 to 14 hours a day. So think about that much time. You're actually learning number 2 for the past 2 weeks, so I'm stuck at the Friska? Nice, well, good for you. Did your own arrangement on the Friska? Hey, Beaten Noodle. I can play, yeah, I can play guitar, I can play a little bass. But, I mean, like, I have no false humility. I can play piano very, 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 very well. All my other instruments I can play fine. Where am I from? Midwest of the United States. There's some Trader. Here's some Rubber Ducky. It's rag. We're doing it right now. You're leaving early? Feeling epi today? Oh, I don't care. What is your vibe of music? Whatever we feel like. Oh, you're fine, Jellyfish. You know any more traditional rags? Whatever you want to hear, Bingo Pod. Yeah, that was more Stride, for sure. Throw something out. Here's a Monsters, Inc. theme. Or I'll pick one. I'll just pick one of the ones that are less common. No, I'm right here. All right, Mark, hopefully you got that. No, you're totally fine. Tetris theme, we could maybe do Tetris theme. Let's pull up Tetris theme. Stanchion, yes, I know Stanchion. Who doesn't know Stanchion? Hold on. Yeah, we'll do Die With a Smile. Yeah, we can do Maple Leaf Rag. There's other ones that are, like, we could do Solace or any of those, but... Jonathan, Aviary Theme Sky? What is Ceremony? Is that a specific song? Get Him Back? Olivia Rodrigo. What is Ceremony? Is that a specific song? Is that from Married Life? No, sorry, I have no idea what song you're asking for. You're riding a bike right now? Be careful. I would get, this is gonna sound terrible, and you shouldn't be on your phone while you're driving, because driving, like, you could hurt somebody else too, which would be awful. But genuinely, being on your phone while riding a bike is, I think, more dangerous for the human on the bike with the phone. You want some Lofty? Throw something out. Who's my favorite composer? I don't know. It changes, but Liszt is definitely up there. Play Arabesque? Yeah, I got Aviary's guy up. Yeah, just if you're riding a bike and listening to the stream, just put it in your backpack and listen. God's Menu? We'll keep going. How about Moonlights? We've played Moonlight a few times, but this is Aviary Village theme. nice. Carnival of Rust. Of course. In the Hall of the Mountain King. Boom, 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 boom. Toxic Boy. Don't stop, can't stop me now. What, isn't it Don't Stop Me Now? All right, we got Toxic Boy with Uke. Get him back. Let's see if we can find some actual. Okay, here we go. Here's Get Him Back. Oh. Thank you. Arabesque, can you do Laura's theme from Detroit Become Human? Yeah. Yeah, Christopher, you gotta stop spamming. You mean Kara's theme? Because Laura's theme did not pop up at all. All right, here we go. Your dream is to become a pianist? Turn that dream into a reality. Do I know any Zelda songs? We're just reading. We're sight reading, so we can play whatever you want. I do have to leave in 7 minutes. Minutes? Wow, I can't. What about Arabesque? Yeah, you gotta stop spamming, dude. I'm not gonna play Erica. Yeah, General Nits, you're super correct. Thank you. Yeah, I stopped. I got tricked into doing Erica once, and then also let's see. I don't know why I'm going to this. Can I play I'll Die Next Summer, Gymnopédie #1? It's not, no, it's not good. All right, here we go. Beautiful. We're just gonna burn through a lot more of these. Death Waltz. You love Tetris? Who doesn't love Tetris? Hymnopede, we can do Gymnopédie. Sorry, I always say it weird. Can you play some melancholic jazz ballad? Yeah. Oh, Death Waltz? Yeah, no, I know about Death Waltz. We're gonna pull it up just because people love doing this. Here's Death Waltz. We're gonna, based on a Cro-Magnon skinning chant, Adagio Cantabile with a rock tempo feel. Here we go. All right, there you go. There's actually the beginning at least. You like some Undertale? Jurassic Park? Yeah, let's do. I'm burning through a lot of these because we only got 3 more minutes. Make sure you subscribe. I will be later on today. I'll be back on. Play some Rachmaninoff before you leave. I don't think I'm going to be able to do some Rachmaninoff before I leave. Hold on. Really? Didn't pull up. Let's see if I can read this through this. This piano music can be getting for $25. That's insane. Do you remember you? Yeah, I remember you, Austin. Runaway? We can do Runaway. You agree we need to play Rachmaninoff? Sorry. Yeah, there's a bonus stream later. Do I get money from this? Okay, so here's the funny thing. YouTube will not, $25 to buy the score for that. Insane. I don't ever buy any of the scores. Love Dream, ooh, I love that. Thank you for fulfilling our request. Of course. Yeah, I'll be back on. I'll be back on this afternoon. It's in a post on my YouTube channel, so follow. I'd recommend hitting the bell so you can be the very first person in the stream and get all of your requests. IMSLP is so incredible. How long have I been playing? I've been playing for 28 years. Someone asked, do I make any money off the live streams? No, you can't make any money playing music on these live streams because people falsely copyright claim you immediately. It's so annoying. Someone asked for some jazz. Here's some melancholy jazz, and then we'll be done. Thank you, General Nitz. So the idea, since you just don't decide that I'm just a good guy and doing this out of the kindness of my heart, which I am doing mostly because it's fun, is I'm planning on building an audience with this. So thank you so much for joining. Do you guys know this song? Thank you. It really helps to follow me on YouTube. Yes, I am working. I do work with a lot of professional musicians. So if you didn't get copyrighted, then you would get paid? Yes, absolutely. That's why people, I think, just do the streams where they talk. I may try that. Once we get a big enough audience, I may do one where I just answer questions, I don't play anything. Because literally, this is a 502 Blues. What's my country? It's the United States. Anyway, I do need to get rolling, but the thing that's so annoying about YouTube is, yes, basically yeah, I will be ending the stream now, but we'll be on later. I have a video coming out in a bit. You're purely a classical pianist. Nothing wrong with that. Classical is awesome. Who owns these? Exactly. So if you play Moonlight Sonata, if you play Clair de Lune, people will copyright claim them, because the way that it works is if I make a video, I can say you sounded like my video, so I can copyright claim you. And then I can take all your ad revenue. And then if you go and you dispute it. So I once did, do you know this song? Greensleeves, right? The definition of public domain. I got copyright claimed on it. You dispute it. You say, hey, by the way, this is a public domain song. Everyone should have the right to play Greensleeves and make money off of it. And they will go, yeah, too bad, because your email for the copyright claim goes to the account that copyright claimed you. It does not go to a third party. Copyright is 100% broken. When I get an idea of how to make that video in a way that actually resonates with people, I'm totally gonna make it, because it drives me absolutely crazy. So anyway, thanks everybody so much. I will see you later. You guys have a wonderful day. I will do one more stream later today. And until then, peace out.